Hello and welcome to Leading Voices by GSF, Global Speakers Federation. My name is Antoni, Lacinai, keynote speaker and a host of this. And today I have with me Vinay. Hello.
Hello, Antoni. Such a pleasure to be here and speaking with you.
Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Excellent. Can you tell us a little bit about who you are and the association you represent?
Yes, my name is Vinay Pushpakaran, and I am the president of the PSA of India. So that's where I come from, and that's the association that I represent.
Okay, so if you can do some commercial, what is it that you speak about what is your passion?
I am a customer centricity consultant. I work with organizations and help them make their customers fall in love with them and stay with them and talk about them. That's what I do. I speak on customer experience, customer centricity. I speak on turning customers into loyal, raving fans.
Excellent. Ambassadors, that we want them always.
Don't we
Okay,
all?
so
Don't we all?
talk to us about your association, the Indian one. When did it start?
So the PSA of India was started in 2019, and it was a vision that came with a very simple purpose that we need an association for the Indian professional speakers. We need an association of our own where we could create an ecosystem where our own professional speakers from India who are currently, maybe trainers, consultants, coaches, mentors, they could create and nurture a flourishing speaking business. So that was the vision with which the association was created in 2019. Our founding president was Mr. Kirba Shankar, and we were mentored at when we started off. It was under the mentorship of Frederick Harron, who went out of the way to guide us, mentor us, and support us as we started off the PSA of India. Today it's been 6 years, and it's been a very, very interesting, exciting journey for all of us who've been with the association from the beginning and who've hopped on to the bandwagon right through the journey.
A shout out to Frederick. He also started the association I'm in Sweden as well. So he's all over the place. Very good. We appreciate him. So what would you say is the one thing that the members are talking about for why they join?
The one thing that I would put my finger on is that every member comes in with one vision that he or she wants to be a professional speaker, someone who runs the business of speaking, not just the who wants to transform from the passion of speaking into the profession of speaking. So that's that one transformation that that members seek when they join the PSAI, which includes skills, which includes exposure, which include resources, which includes network, which includes the entire plethora of resources that that a person needs to start and grow a flourishing business of speaking. So that's that one thing that they all look forward to.
That is interesting because it's different from different associations as I found. So what you're saying is that most of the members that comes in are the ones who really want to make sure that this is a profession for them. How about existing professional speakers that already treat it as a profession? Are they also included in this?
Of course, we have now we have different kinds of members. We have experienced members. When I say experienced members, we have members who are mature professional speakers. We have members who are who are getting there, who are establishing their speaking business, and we have members who are aspiring professional speakers as well. So in fact, a lot of our new members, a lot of our members who've joined us recently, they all want to take that one step forward in their speaking journey, where they take speaking as a career, as a profession, as a business, not just a passion. Because if you take professionals, speaking as a passion, there are many avenues, many clubs. You've got some, the best clubs in the world to join and be a part of. But when it comes to the business of speaking in India, there is just one authentic organization, that is the PSA of India.
And from your own perspective, what are you kind of most proud of? What is the best thing with your association?
I think the spirit that binds us all together. I think that's the one thing that really has spurred us forward. We've had lots of setbacks. We've had we've stumbled. We've learned, we've improvised, but one thing that's kept us together is that we've got a very solid nucleus, we've got a very solid core, and we've got a very strong spirit and the sense of camaraderie among members. And one of the best ways to see that, and in fact all our guests who attend our physical events get to see that spirit and that camaraderie with their own eyes. And we experience that once every year when we have the annual conference. So that's why one thing very very fascinating that I find is that normally, I'm a part of other organizations, other associations, clubs as well. We have an event, and then after the event we move on with life. We get on to other things. But here in the PSA of India, we have one annual conference, and then the countdown starts for the next one.
That's interesting. So that's one of the success factors, I guess, then, to have that annual convention that you have.
Absolutely. Every year we create or we design an event which is bigger than the previous year. Every year we include elements, we create elements which are new, which are innovative. Some work, some don't work, but again, we don't stop innovating. We keep coming up with new elements and making the event bigger and bigger. So that's, I think, one thing that is very special, that everybody is looking for that opportunity to be together with the community. And I think that's one thing that keeps us all together. So that would be what I would put my finger on.
Yeah. So is this a community convention, or is it also open for other players like customers or speaker bureaus, or what is it?
Of course, the convention is open to speakers from across the world. In fact, we also reach out to members of the other GSF associate organizations, invite them. We would love to have them as part of our convention. Other than that, we also invite industry players from the local market. Now, one thing that we have is every year we have the convention in a different city. Now we've got 5 chapters currently in India, based in different metro cities or major cities, and each time the convention happens in a different city. And we try our best to get as many local players, industry players, to attend either as guests or as attendees, or to participate in panel discussions, in events. And this year we had a huge event which preceded the convention. We had an awards night which was attended by some of the top top bureaucrats, industry heads, specialists, experts. It was a potpourri of amazing people. That's what I would call that. So we had that right before the event. So every year we make an attempt to have more and more people join us, because that's also one of the challenges we are facing. I'll come to that later.
Yeah, rub it in. I was supposed to be at your last one, but I couldn't come. Okay, but come to that one then. Challenges. So what is it that you kind of are discussing right now to kind of take the next step and so on? What is it?
One thing is Antoni, is the visibility in the industry who hires professional speakers. We are a 6-year-old association, but the visibility that the PSA of India deserves to have and needs to have among the industry is not where we want it to be. We want industry players, we want corporate organizations, we want event planners, conference organizers. We want them to know who the PSA of India is, what is the association about. And that's the visibility that's been a challenge for us, to build that visibility and grow it in a sustainable manner. So every year we are taking steps to move towards that. But if you ask me to name that one challenge which we are facing, that would be our prime focus. And that's one of our goals for this coming year, that we want to be more visible and more reachable for the people who would want to hire professional speakers.
And I mean, you're not a very small country, are you? You know, largest population in the world, so I can see the challenge. I mean, even in smaller countries with less people, there's still a challenge for many associations as well. Cool. So I wanted to ask you about your crystal ball. What's upcoming? But it sounds like the challenge and your activities are about that visibility.
Yes. Now there are there are certain initiatives that we are taking which have been very well received. One of the, I mean, I'll just name a couple right now, and from that context I will share what we have in the future planned. So we have something known as the competency series. Now we've created a set of 8 professional speaking competencies which are based on the competency framework used by the NSA, and inspired by that, we have taken from that and customized it to the kind of membership that we have, and we've created a series of master classes that happen right through the year. So every month we take upon one competency and invite an expert from across the globe to come and do a session for our members. Now, this is a very deep dive masterclass, which is also followed by a follow-up session 30 days after the masterclass. And we've got 8 competencies, so spread over 8 months, members go through the journey of learning and acquiring each of these competencies in over these 8 months. After these 8 months, the convention happens. After the convention, the next round of competencies starts off.
I should know those 8 competencies, but I don't. You have to send it to me afterwards so I get them.
I will. Definitely. So
perhaps we can add them also in the YouTube, underneath in the text as well. These are the ones that we do. Excellent approach. Really good. So, what would you say that Global Speakers Federation as a whole can do to support you?
One thing that comes to my mind immediately is that we've learned one thing over the last, especially 2 years when the world reopened after the pandemic and we started having physical events, that the more we work together with each other, the more we learn, the faster we grow, and the bigger strides we take in our speaking. That's one thing we've learned. So we need, and in fact, towards that, we started off an initiative last year called the Think Tank Journey, wherein we created a platform for 5 speaking the leaders of 5 speaking associations in Asia to come together in India for a discussion called the Think Tank on how we could collaborate and grow together. We want to take this movement further to other associations, work together closely with associations across the globe, and so that our members can learn from the other associations, and they can learn a thing or two from the stuff that we are doing, some of it that's working for us. So when there is that cross pollination of ideas, initiatives, I think that's something that really spurs growth and learning. So if the GSF can at least sow the seeds of an initiative like that, and have the member associations take that up in their own way and take it forward, I think that would really make a difference, is what I feel. And this year ahead, we are definitely looking at connecting with more and more associations and have more of the members attend our associations. In fact, right now for our convention, we had members from Maldives, we had members from Malaysia, from Singapore, and from Bangladesh attend our event. Our members attended the Malaysia convention last year and the Singapore convention last year. So there is it's already started. The movement has begun, but we need to take it to the next level, and that's something which is in our sights right now. We want to take that step going forward. So that's right on our radar at the moment.
So GSF can then inspire and encourage cross-pollination of ideas and activities. And this, by the way, for you who listens, this is a call to action. You can also reach out and see what we can do together. I absolutely agree that that whole kind of cooperation, co-creation, it just helps us so much. Vinay, this has been an excellent and fun talk. Thank you so much.
Such a pleasure, Antoni. This discussion was great. Had a lovely time talking with you.
So for you who listens, stay tuned. More to come. Thank you.
Thank you.